horse-drawn carriage ride around Windsor following their wedding ceremony. The streets of the Berkshire town became a sea of Union Jack and Stars and Stripes flags as visitors from around the world crowded around the procession route to catch a glimpse of the happy couple. The newly announced Duke and Duchess of Sussex smiled and waved to jubilant crowds, some of whom have camped out for days to be at the front of the throng. According to lip reader Tina Lannon, as the carriage pulled back into the grounds of the castle, Harry could be seen saying, "I'm ready for a drink now," bringing a laugh from his wife. As the carriage pulled away from the crowds into the gated grounds of Windsor Castle, Meghan seemed to be in awe of the scenes, lifting her hand to her chest and saying, "Wow!" Fans cheered as the couple were brought down Castle Hill, through the crowded town centre, and then back to Windsor Castle along the Long Walk, escorted by a colourful travelling escort of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment. Some have been camped out near the castle walls for days, while others arrived as early as 4 a.m. to secure a good spot. After the carriage travelled past, one royal fan, Rachel Carter-Eagleton, said, "She looked amazing. She shone like a diamond." The Queen lent the couple her refurbished landau carriage, which was built for Queen Victoria, which normally carries the monarch to Royal Ascot. The ceremony was played through loudspeakers hanging on the side of Windsor Castle, so the crowds gathered on the streets outside can hear, but not see proceedings. During the service, a crowd in Horseshoe Cloister shouted a resounding "We will" as the Archbishop of Canterbury posed the question inside St. George's Chapel as to whether the families and friends of Prince Harry and Meghan would support them in their marriage. The mid-morning sun beat down on thousands of well-wishers, including some who had slept on the street overnight to bag the best spots, amid a sea of red, white and blue flags, t-shirts and bunting. Outside the Windsor Castle pub, which is along the procession route, there were women in feather boas and veils, as though they were on a hen night, and many others who were sporting paper crowns or fancy fascinators. A random 3 cheers for the royal couple rang out as assistant pub manager Shauna Carabini, 22, described the atmosphere as quite infectious. She said, "There have been people sleeping on the streets who have come from all over the world. It is a very British kind of celebration. None of us know either of the people getting married, but we are all invited to celebrate, smile and have fun. The weather helps and I have never seen Windsor looking so lovely, and with so many police around I have never felt so safe." Security was obvious, with scanners on entry, large sections of the centre cordoned off and uniformed officers everywhere. Royal superfan Margaret Tyler, 72, whose home in Wembley, North London, is full of royal memorabilia, joined the crowds in Windsor with her friend of 40 years David Jones, 82. Ms. Tyler said, "I had to come because it is such a special day, and that Meghan Markle was already well on her way to being a good member of the royal family." Mr. Jones said, "I will be having tea and crumpets to celebrate later." Debbie Hoover, 50, with her 21-year-old twin daughters Camille and Ashlyn, of Amarillo, Texas, made the wedding the main reason for their holiday. They slept outside overnight. Mrs. Hoover, who was sporting an eye-catching fascinator in the shape of a swan, because the Queen owns swans, said, "Every girl wants to become a princess, but in America you can't. Now it seems that you can. They make such a sweet couple. It is just so cool to actually be here." Ashlyn Hoover added, "Meghan is just following her heart with what she thinks is right. It is a true love story." Tony Appleton, who bills himself as a town crier complete with his ceremonial outfit, said, "I am so excited for Harry. I think at last he has found someone to tame him down. I am happy he has found this lovely American beauty. One to tame him down. I am happy he has found this lovely American beauty."